Survival games. Hive's most dead game mode. Well, sorta. But pretty much fell off the face of the earth. Now, I can't count the amount of times where they tried to revamp and update survival games. I mean, they even changed the levels to 50. And this game mode is still pretty dead. I mean, the only other game mode that I would feel like fell from grace this hard is the bridge. But at least for the bridge, we have Uncut Bridge bringing the game mode back to life, taking it out of its deathbed and resurrecting it from the grave. But for survival games, bro,
nobody uploads on this crap.
Now, there was a time in life where survival games was getting a bunch of YouTubers uploading on it, you know, like the Potato Pie 25 Revive Skywars, Revive Survival Games era, and then all those YouTubers that would be leaderboard grinding, like I Elf, or that other elf guy that I can't remember the name of, but you know, that was like top one in the leaderboards for forever.
I probably have no idea what I'm talking about because this game is so freaking old.
But yeah, genuinely, survival games was one of those games where, like, if I hopped on the Hive and it had 1,000 players, I would genuinely grind this day in and day out. This game mode is actually amazing. There's just like a couple of things that they need to change. I don't know why I zoomed in on that. So today I'm going to be talking about all the things that they could change on survival games to make it way freaking better. Let me just kill this guy real quick. Alright, so basically what I was saying is there's a couple of things that if Clangstar just added to this game mode would be popping again, and I bet my entire YouTube channel on it. And you know what? I'm gonna make this quick, bro. First things first, make the player count 50 players. I know that sounds like a crazy idea considering the fact that this game mode doesn't even get 24 players consistently, but if you made the player count to 50 players and added all these other things, trust me, bro, they're gonna get more players. And the reason why I say that is because although the maps aren't inherently too big, I just feel like after the grace period ends for like 30 seconds, half these people will start dying. You know what I mean? Like, I just killed 2 people. Look, it's already down to 12 players. And now that could also be due to the fact that survival games doesn't get 24 players in general, but even with a full lobby, which will never ever happen, you tend to be walking around for hours upon end waiting for the last 6 people for 2 of them to die so you can actually hit deathmatch, because no one wants to walk around for, you know, 13 minutes waiting for deathmatch to start. And also, why are these guys teaming in trash at the same time? Pick a struggle. I don't have another cobweb. Die please. All right, advice number 2 to fix this boring dead game mode. Now I know this one's gonna trigger the Hive community like crazy, guys. It's the greatest idea anyone has ever had, and this would actually single-handedly revive survival games. Add fishing rod combat. I know, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Now if you don't know what I mean by fishing rod combat, I'm gonna put some clips on the screen, one of Bedrock, one of Java, and basically fishing rod combat is just like arrows and snowballs, except for you're using a fishing rod. The reason why I think this would be great is because if they have the knockback to be like, I don't know, let's say 50% less than what a snowball does to you, because snowballs do hit you up pretty high, or not even 50% less. 50% less might be crazy. Maybe like 30% less than what a snowball does, because a fishing rod would have a lot of uses and you'd be able to keep it for pretty much the entire game. That would be a great extra thing to add to SG to make the PvP different than all the other game modes. And I think it would genuinely be great. And especially if you have it, so if you hit somebody with it, if you pull them in, it pulls them in like a good amount, because then that would stop people from running for hours upon hours on end. Because when you're playing SG, genuinely, if I were to fight this guy and just go running, he would not be able to catch up to me. It's not like Skywars where you have boom boxes or ender pearls, or Bed Wars where like they're gonna run into another person, or they got the bridge, or they're gonna have to like, or you still have ender pearls and wings and all that good stuff to catch up to people. This game mode, you literally have nothing to catch up to somebody. I mean, you can throw a boom box, try to outplay them like that, or you can throw a frozen boombox, but for the most part they still end up running away. That's why I feel like fishing rod knockback or fishing rod gameplay would be the greatest thing the Hive has ever added to SG, and genuinely would boost the player base at least by 1, because I would play it. No, but seriously, y'all can't sit here and tell me that is not like an amazing idea to add fishing rod. No one wants to walk around for hours on end collecting absolutely nothing for nothing, and then fighting the person at deathmatch after you wasted 10 minutes of your life. Like, I could genuinely sit here, scroll on TikTok until deathmatch and not get a single fight, and I'm at mid. You know what? I'm actually gonna do it. And it's deathmatch. Like, y'all thought I was joking? I was dead serious. All right, I know my first 2 ideas were already great and amazing, but what else could they do to SG to make it an amazing game mode? Now, this is gonna be crazy. Gonna be real crazy. Add proximity chat. Add proximity chat and make it so like you can turn it off and on. So like, you know, if you're really young or like you don't have a mic and like you don't want to be hearing people, like you can just turn it off. I understand the reasons why they wouldn't add proximity chat. One, it probably is pretty hard to get proximity chat on Bedrock. I haven't actually seen anybody do it before, but I'm sure the Hive developers are smart enough to be able to figure that out. And two, because you know it's a kids game and they want to protect their kids. But just think about it, Roblox has proximity chat, bro. Freaking Roblox has proximity chat, and that is the kids game of all kids games, you know what I mean? Like everybody's child plays Roblox. Add some chat moderation filters, bro. Look, you're the Hive, right? People already can't say bad things in your chat, so just add those same filters, but as like maybe like a detection system for like whenever you say certain words when you have the proximity chat on, that it like mutes you or bans you from using the chat, and then bam, that's the most simple, easy fix ever. If you're a child and you hear one swear word but then they never can speak again, bro, you'll be fine, bro. You'll be okay. No, proximity chat would be goated, bro. Like imagine I'm running after this guy, I'm like, come here, and like he's screaming like, yo, all right, I sound like a predator. I sound like a predator. Nah, but I think proximity chat would be goated, especially when you're playing duos and you can just queue up with like random duos. And I genuinely would be playing this game day in and day out. And the reason why I say proximity chat is a goated idea, think about the amount of content.
No, really, Hive.
Really, Splodger, Clinkstar, whoever's watching this video, I'm gonna get one of y'all watching this video. But genuinely, bro, proximity chat would be goated for content, bro. I would upload SG videos freaking weekly if there was proximity chat, because then I would just queue duos with random people and just play with them and just have proximity queuing duos, bro. Would that not be so tough? Like, wouldn't y'all watch that, chat? I don't know why I'm saying chat like I'm live streaming. I'm getting too used to live streaming, bro. Nah, proximity chat would be freaking goated. It's like a game with to have proximity chat in. Like Skywars, it would be too noisy, too many people. Proximity chat wouldn't work out. Bed Wars, it's too clamped. I feel like you can have proximity chat, but it's just it doesn't fit the narrative. But SG, yo, this is genuinely a proximity chat game. Did this guy jump off the... Oh, no, he's down there, bro. I just got juked like heavy. 360! Bow! Yo, that's gotta be a glitch. I did not take any fall damage from that. Okay, chill. Okay! But nah, proximity chat, goated idea, bro. And I know you're gonna have to do some chat filters and you're gonna have to take some precautions when doing it, but you can still do it. If Roblox can do it, bro, if freaking Roblox can do it, SG already isn't a game mode that your core audience is playing. So if you added proximity chat, it would definitely stray from your core audience of, you know, younger children, and it would be more teenagers and adults. But all that's gonna do is add players. Teenagers and adults are gonna want to play SG. You know what I mean? And that's adding players to your server. You're not going to be taking away any of your core audience, because clearly your core audience doesn't like the game. They all play Bed Wars. So don't add proximity chat to Bed Wars. Just give it to us in SG. I think that's a goated idea, especially for content. So right now we got up the player count to 50 or even 35, bro. 24 is just too low. Add fishing rods, add proximity chat. What's next? Add progressive kits. Now you don't gotta go full Blitz SG game on us and add like 10,000 kits, and you don't even have to make the kits broken. You can make a little bit of kits, make them simple, and make them progressive. Like here, let me give you 4 amazing kit ideas, and you can steal this 1-to-1 and copy this and give me 0 credit because I know they're goated ideas. 1, speed on kill kit. Like you automatically get health on kill, but let's say like you had a kit where whenever you kill somebody, I kill this person, boom, I get speed now instead of health. Or you keep the health on kill for everybody universally, no matter what kit you are, but let's say like I get speed whenever I kill somebody, bam, I got speed. And then the progressiveness would just be as I use the kit, as just more time of speed and faster swiftness. So it doesn't have to be anything broken. So it's not like, oh, if you play for 10,000 hours and you just have the best kit and you just don't ever lose. Nah, it could be like at first you get speed 1 for 3 seconds, and then once you level up to max you get like speed 3 for 5 seconds. I think that'd be tough, because then it will allow it for you to kill somebody and then be able to run away, you know, if you're getting double teamed, or to be able to kill somebody and then run at the next person and kill them, right? Or you can do like absorption hearts on kill. Instead of getting just health on kill, you get like maybe 2 absorption hearts, and then that lasts like a minute or something, or 2 minutes, or however long you want it to last. Or you get more absorption hearts as you level it up, or the time lasts longer as you level up. Because I think if I get a kill, boom, I have absorption hearts, and now I have an incentive to fight more people, because because then in my next fight, I'll have HP to be able to fight them. You know what I mean? I'll have extra hearts. I think that'd be tough. You can make these kits really easy. You can add like a kit where you just get a power 1 bow, or it could be like upon kill, your bow gets power 1. And then your last kit could be like upon kill, your sword gets sharpness 1. You know what I mean? But it only lasts a certain amount of time before it goes away. And then as you level it up, it's just how much longer it lasts. Because imagine this, you get a kill, I get this kill on this guy, boom, there's someone behind me, now I have a sharpness 1 sword. So because they wanted to go clean up in third party, I punish it with my sharpness 1 sword, or my power 1 bow, because I know power 1 does an absurd amount of damage on the Hive. So I think power 1 bows would be perfectly fine to add as an entire kit. And they could just be like kill effects instead of just like kits. You don't even have to call them kits. You can just call them like kill effects. And then the last thing I want y'all to add, last but very not least, is lower the times. Lower all the times. First things first, make it so the deathmatch arena is bigger and has more space for people, especially if you know you take all my advice and you add up the player limit. You can make it like 50 and then you can make deathmatch the last 10 players. I think that'd be tough. The last 4 is annoying, or you can even make it last 8. Just double it, bro. Please just make it higher than 4. I can't do it, bro. 4 is not enough.